And a foul ball. And now the lefty up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. One up, one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. That just misses. And that's ball one. Skubal in his fourth year, 27 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
1 out, bases empty. And that's outside. And it's 3-0. One down, base is empty. And he walked him.
Ball 4, take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. And a big swing and a miss.
Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Checks over to first, back safely. Next one misses. 1-2 to count.
It's a good take.
Next pitch just misses. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground to the left. Off balance feed. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs. Ripped on a line. Brings it in for the 3rd out. One left for Seattle. The Tigers coming up. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Comerica Park. On the hill here today, Luis Castillo.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Booth. It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. One away. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
The pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swung on. Broken back grounder to third. And he grabs it in foul ground. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Here's Riley Green. Right through there for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Ball one there. Next offering upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Battling here as he fouls it away. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway. Our starter in this one, Tarik Skubal. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Okay, all set to go. Leading off, J.P. Crawford. And a pitch. Just off the outside edge. And away we go this afternoon. The 1-0. Just missed. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
Here's Victor Robles. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Kicks and fires. And now 2-0. And a strike in there.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And he deals. And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Kicks and deals. Lifted in the air, right field. Perez coming on. Makes the grab on the run. One down. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Man at first, one away. There's a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. There's a strike.
0-1.
Crawford leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And ball 1.
It's a good take.
Two outs. And another ball. And downstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
The other way, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. First and second, 2 down. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Down the line, it's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. First pitch misses.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. In the air to left center. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And today on the hill, Luis Castillo.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. That one missed. Pitch misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ground ball up the middle. Crawford throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That one misses, and it's 2-0. Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
One down, base is empty. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
A great back and forth in that at-bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Castillo checks over to first, and he's back. Here's Riley Green. And that's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
The pitch. Outside. And that is ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And another ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
And up next for Detroit, Wenceel Perez. Off the mark there. Ball one. Carpenter off of first with 2 away. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Tigers leave one. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And it'll bring up Justin Turner. The pitch. Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. A switch hitter batting right. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And here it comes. And that's a little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. There's the strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Out to short, Sweeney. Off balance feed, there's one. On to first, out, double play. Just got it there in time.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Here's Josh Rojas. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Two outs, base is empty. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 down, nobody on. Stays alive.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Matt Vierling. Castillo back to work. And a foul ball. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Swinging a foul straight back. The Tigers down by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One, 2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Arozarena pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 7, the first baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Spencer Torkelson. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and it's a 3-up 3-down inning. Tigers are shut down there. They trail here 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. The line to kick the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Crawford, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former 1st-round pick back in 2013. Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 1-2 here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Perez makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. And he pumps it a strike. Inside, almost got him. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
2 outs, base is empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a good eye there. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The wind of the pitch.
Ball 2. 2-1.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
The lefty fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Mariners go down quietly there, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back at Comerica Park as we go to the last of the third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Rodriguez heads towards it. He's got it, and there's one down.
Batting 9. The catcher, Rogers.
Now it's going to be Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball, compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
That one fouled off. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. 1 out, base is empty. Outside low. Now 2-2.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
That one drilled left field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Back to the top of the lineup, Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Man at second. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Close, but called a ball. 3-1. Kerry Carpenter up next for the Tigers. 1 out and a runner at second. line drive. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So now the DH spot, Kerry Carpenter worked a walk at his first trip to the plate and delivers outside. Castillo will look to first. Meadows back on a dive. Meadows leads off first with one away. Strike one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Fouled off left side. Got him. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. As we go to the top of the 4th. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Scooble back to work. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Next offering is down low. And it's a ball and a strike. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. And a pitch. Smoked into left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Luke Raley. In the air, out towards left center. Meadows snags it on the run.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Just missed. Next pitch misses way outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Wouldn't chase that time.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
There's the strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Justin Turner now 1 for 1 with a single so far. Inside, just missed. To second, and he's out. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And midway in the fourth, all tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Wenzel Perez. And the pitch. In the air to left, down the line. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And that one fouled off. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one off the mark, and 1-1. That clips the corner. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. That one missed. Righty delivers. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Key, the next to hit, takes outside. That misses the zone, and now 2-0. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is down low.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one ripped, but foul. Got it by him for the K. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. Turner climbs in on that right side. As the lefty gets to work. And that one missing low.
Well, these Mariners just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And that skips in the dirt.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's a little bit low. Ground ball right side. And it gets by him.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. He hit into a double play his first time up. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Headed towards the corner, sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
The third baseman, number 4,
So digging in, Josh Rojas. Caught looking his first time up.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First offering, and it just misses. Turner, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Crawford in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 2. Two outs. This to third. They get the force, and that is the inning. Mariners leave 1. Still tied 1-1. Back here in Detroit, and now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one hammered left field. That ball's carrying. And that is gone. And this place is rocking. And the Tigers have the lead. It's 2-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. First pitch, and he just misses.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
The catcher, number 34.
Jake Rogers, the next to hit. Doubled his first time up. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside. And the righty deals. Just off the inside edge.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
One down, base is empty. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Three-two. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And a 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty to the plate. Stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. And they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Popped up. Drifts towards it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Meadows in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that's in the dirt. Left-hand hitter waits. There's There's a strike, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball. Kerry Carpenter waiting to hit for Detroit. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. That's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Comerica Park. And the batter now, Victor Robles. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
And a pitch. On the ground to short. Throw on to Torkelson, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. Fouled off. He was late.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Oh, look at the stop. The throw, nicely done for the out. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that one fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And they trail it here 2-1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And he deals. In the air, left field. Arozarena makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder.
And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
High fly ball down the left field line. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Perez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Perez, 24 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Just missed.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And another ball.
And he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Tigers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley.
The first baseman.
And here it comes. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen. Will Vest getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Number 52 warming up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1-1.
Next offering misses down and away. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. He decides to eat it, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Tarek Skubal gives way, and as he heads off, he'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Bo Brisky.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And that's in there at the knees.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And now it's even up.
1 ball,
With the
1 strike.
go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Late swing, fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2 now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. The 2-2.
3-2.
This one in the dirt. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
So the tying run at second. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So now Turner in on that right side. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog. Not sure what the numbers say, but
that's ripped into the outfield. That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner from third in to score. We are tied at 2.
Back-to-back singles. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
2 on, 1 out. And up next for Seattle, Josh Rojas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball for a strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Two on, 1 out. On a line. Brings it in. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that one out in front that time. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. First and second, 2 down. That misses. 2-2. Got him swinging.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Trent Thornton.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 46, Trent Thornton.
So digging in,
Leading
Matt
up
Vierling.
for the Tigers, the third baseman, Matt Vierling.
The pitch. A little bit high maybe, and it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Taylor Saucedo appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. And the 1-0. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next to the Tigers.
So up next, Colt Heath. see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Kicks and deals. Swing and a pop-up. Crawford settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now back, first baseman, Spencer.
And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. He's already homered here in this one. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jackson Jobe. Victor Robles getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. The pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1. That's inside. The pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it. In the air, left field, down the line, and just foul. That one lifted to left. Nice grab on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Raleigh swings through it for strike 1.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Tigers bullpen with some action. Tyler Holton getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Number 73 getting loose as well. 1 down, base is empty. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And that drops in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nobody left for Seattle, and this game is still tied at 2-2. pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Taylor Saucedo.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Trey Sweeney digs in now.
Not shortstop.
The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. The wind and the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play, and he reaches safely.
Now batting, catcher
Jake Rogers, the next to hit. And that one clips the corner. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit in the air, center field. And there's one down.
now batting, center fielder Parker Meadows.
And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. 1 for 3. And fouled off. Snap throw to first. Sweeney back in on a dive. Here's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
At the belt and fires. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter. Hard hit right side. Polanco tosses to first. Inning over. 1 left for Detroit. Score remains 2-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. The right-hander back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
There's a strike. Here comes a pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off with multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Ground ball right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. 0-2 now. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Righty delivers. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Justin Turner up next for the Mariners. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Now it's Justin Turner, 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And that one pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. Line and a base hit into right.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a change being made at first base. On the pinch run for Seattle, Dylan Moore. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Just missed. Right side. Throws to first in time, and Polanco is out. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now here is Riley Green. The wind of the pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Outside low, and that is ball 1. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Andres Munoz, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Number 52 getting cranked up as well. The wind of the pitch. And another ball.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And it's through for a hit. And the winning run is aboard.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Wenzel Perez now at the plate. And a sac bunt here. in plenty of time to first. One out, bottom of the ninth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. That's down and in. With the winning run standing at second, we're in the last half of the ninth inning. Popped up on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now back, second baseman,
Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one misses, and the count is 2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Rojas. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Left-hand batter waits. And a good eye there. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. That one almost got him. That one just misses. 3-2 now. J.P. Crawford to bat next. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So digging in, J.P. Crawford. foul back our way, and that's out of play. One out. The go-ahead run is at second here in extra innings. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one missed.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And up next for Seattle, Victor Robles. First pitch just misses. Man on second, 2 down. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Rogers down to first with it. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, number 52. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Andy Ibanez. He represents the winning run. And a pitch. And this is the zone, and that's ball 1. And a pitch. The other way. That's a base hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. Puts a bunt down. Throw is wide. He's off the bag, and the winning run scores.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.